Oh, there you are, YouTube. Doodle 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 do. Subscribe if you're interested, but also no pressure. But if you did, it'd be pretty cool too. So we are going to do a random ranking today. We're going to go to my movie collection behind me and pick out 3 movies at random and then rank those movies from most favorite to least favorite. I'll rank them here in the video, and if you would like to rank them in the comments below, please feel free to do so and use whatever criteria you come up with. That's what I do. It could be anything. Maybe it's based off a favorite director. Maybe it's the movie you like the cover art to best. Maybe it's you'll rank them in the order in how, I don't know. You pick something. I don't know. How are you going to rank them? Let's see. Let's get to picking some movies. Okay, gonna go back here. You know, I used to always do this with my eyes closed, but then I realized I'm usually talking to the camera, so it doesn't really matter if my eyes are closed or not, because I'm not paying attention to what I'm grabbing. But, I don't know, maybe for like nostalgia's sake, we'll do a little eyes. Whoa, closed. I got some ceramics back there. I was afraid I was going to break. Okay, so what do we got? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I feel like I just kind of did this one, but that's okay. We got a mustache hair in there. Okay. First, we're going to start with... What is going on? Parenthood. So this was a first-time watch for me. What was that? Maybe 2 years ago. Am I able to get this sticker off? I want to get the sticker off. I bought this from half-priced books in an attempt to to watch every single Keanu Reeves movie. And I have seen every single Keanu Reeves movie. Even the made-for-TV films. There's only one film which nobody has access to. It premiered at a festival and then some independent buyer bought it and nobody can watch it. You can't find it. I can't find it. It's just the person who owns it can watch it. And maybe the people who made it. But I've seen every single Keanu Reeves film. My wife and I have done that. And we bought this movie. What? It's acting like this has never been opened. Has this never been opened? What? Look, it says it's for sale in Canada only. Okay, so here's the thing then. We must have streamed this when we watched it because this has never been opened. This is like brand new movie. And it says, oh, yep, Canada, because look, French writing. As far as I know, in Canada, you have to have English and French. I don't know if that's every, what do you call them, provinces? Is that right? Both. Both English and French. But anyway, there's Keanu right there, little baby Keanu. And look, there's Rick Moranis. Missed that guy. But yeah, this is a good movie. I believe, is this Touchstone? No, it's Universal. What am I thinking then? Anyway, I guess I do know what I'm thinking. I was going to say Touchstone because Disney, I was wondering if this was a Disney movie because some of it was filmed in Orlando. Does it even take place in Orlando? It might take place, I can't remember where it takes place, but I remember some of it takes place in Orlando because there's a Publix grocery store behind the two of them when they're like at a payphone or something like that. And Publix is like a Florida grocery store. Anyway, good movie. It took me a long time to see it. I liked it. They went on to make a show about this movie. Ron Howard and Brian Grazer, am I saying his name right? Grazer. They made a show about it. My wife watched the show, and then I can't remember if I think I must have watched it sort of in background with her, because I don't remember like watching it and paying attention, so it was probably on when I was working. But anyway, yes, Parenthood. Good movie. Like it. Keanu Reeves is in it. Next, we have The Crow. The Crow, this was one that I also saw later in life. I think I was maybe in my 30s when I saw it in full. Because it's easy to catch parts of this movie because it was on like movie channels when I was a kid, but I don't think I saw it in full until my 30s. So yeah, but this was good. I like that Ernie Hudson is in it. Love Ernie Hudson. Love seeing him in stuff. Grew up, with him obviously with Ghostbusters. So anytime he shows up in something, it's always really exciting. Um, and yeah, obviously the tragic events that happened with Brandon Lee. Um, yeah, it was a good movie though, and I know there are sequels, but I haven't seen any of the sequels. Are the sequels any good? Are they worth watching? Isn't I was gonna say Brad Renfro, but that's not right. Isn't Edward Furlong in one of the sequels? Is that right? Next, we have Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I showed my wife this one recently. This is one of my earliest movie memories, or at least horror movie memories, is watching this with my neighbor. Somehow, I don't know, my neighbors um, just were instrumental, I'm realizing. Like, I don't think I always knew that they were responsible for a lot of the movies that I watched, but they were instrumental in sort of getting me interested in movies, I think. They took me to the movie theater all the time. They had rentals all the time. They had VHS tapes and movie channels and everything. I watched a lot of movies there, and they introduced me to this. And they weren't afraid to show me horror films. I mean, just yesterday we talked about the Blob. Well, we talked about the old Blob, but the '80s Blob. They took me to go see that in the theater. This one we didn't see in the theater, but we did rent it and a few times. Maybe they even had it on VHS. I don't know, but we watched it a lot. So I have a lot of great memories here with this one. So how do we rank these movies? Okay. I like the stylization here in The Crow. Is that enough? There's like, what's going on with all the hair in here? I think that was a cobweb, actually. So we got The Crow, with all the stylistic touches, plus the Ernie Hudson of it all. Is that where we want to go? I'm new to Parenthood myself, in reality. I've only been a parent for 4 years, but we also have this movie, which is really good. But then I have this movie, which I love, and I love, the suits, the clown suits. I like the nostalgia aspect of it. I like the corniness and all of that. So I think this might go first. I'm less familiar with these two because I don't have the same watch time with them as I do this one. So is it like art direction or just like a nice movie here? Ooh, this is tough. Okay, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I don't know. Okay, I think I'm gonna go art direction here. Sorry, Parenthood. You're going to go at the end. So I'm going to go Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Then The Crow. That was me quoting Dwight Schrute from The Office. And then Parenthood. So Killer Clowns from Outer Space, The Crow, then Parenthood. That is my ranking. My question to you is, have you seen these movies? These 3 movies right here? And if so, what do you think of them? And if you've seen all 3, how would you rank them? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below. And perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.